Hey yo, welcome to Alt Life Yoga. I'm April, and I am really hugely passionate about two things, movement and music, and we're going to do both together, and it's going to be really rad. We're going to do some yoga, and we're also going to jam out to some tracks from Windhand, and they released an album last year that is super sweet and groovy. I really love it. It's great to move to, so I'm going to play some of those tracks, and we're going to rock out. It's going to be great. Really excited you're here. Another thing that I actually really like is reading books, and so I went to the library and I was looking for a new book. Have you ever heard of the life-changing magic of tidying up? Well, I didn't read that, even though it sounds really cool. It's this idea that by cleaning out all of the things in your home that don't bring you joy, then you're surrounded by things that do bring you joy. And how great is that? Because I want to be joyful and happy and surrounded by wonderful things, right? But again, haven't read the book because I'm not a very tidy, clean person. So I'm like, I don't really know if that applies to me. So anyway, at the library, they had her new book and it's called Spark Joy. I'm like, oh, I can do that. Sparks, fires, joy, happiness. Great. And I opened up the book and on one of the first pages, it says, are you really committed to tidying up your life? I was like, shoot. No. So I put it back. And so, of course, I tell everybody this, and all of my friends and family are laughing at me, and eventually I said, no, you know what? I can do this. I can at least read the book and see what's up. And I have to say I'm inspired to start tidying things up. I think of myself as a pretty simple, minimalist kind of person to begin with, so I am inspired to really pursue that because I don't want crap around. I want to be surrounded by joy. In the spirit of tidying and cleaning up, we're going to be doing a lot of twists because twists are really detoxifying to the body. So make sure you drink lots of water all the time anyways because it's just really good for you. And we're going to twist around, do some stuff. One of my favorite party trick poses is baby grasshopper, and we'll play with that. And yeah, I'm going to see you on the mat. Ready? We're going to start off seated, and feel free to sit up on a blanket or a pillow if that makes seated a little bit of a more comfortable position for you. Take your right hand down to your side, push into the right hand, and then reach your left arm up and over your ear. And with every inhale, you're going to reach out a little bit further, and every exhale, maybe take a little bit deeper of a stretch. So your inhales lengthen and energize you, and the exhales decompress. One more time. Inhale. Exhale a little bit further, and then lift all the way up, and come over to the other side. So you're pushing into the floor and reaching outwards through your right ribs. Deep breath in, a little bit further. Reach out, stretch the ribs apart, exhale, relax the shoulders. One more time, deep breath in, a little bit further side bend, and then lift up. And now we're going to twist. Left hand comes to the right knee, push down behind you with your right arm, leave the hips on the floor, and lift up from the backs of your ears. As you exhale, maybe move your right ribs back behind you, twist a little bit further. Again, deep breath in, nice and tall. Exhale, further rotation. And then come back to center and twist to the other side. So use your hands to support you. Leave your foundation nice and steady. Roll the shoulders back, deep breath in, get tall, rotate a little further around the waist, exhale, and then come on back to center. Move into table pose. So take the legs behind you, come up onto your hands and knees, take a couple of cats and cows, just open back from all the side bending and twisting, and one more round, deep breath in, open up your chest. Exhale, round deep into the spine, and then come to a flat back. So we're going to build up this flow, working in an awkward airplane. So take your right arm forward. Notice that your hips and shoulders are even. Deep breath in, and on your exhale, open the arm out to the side. Stay even. As you inhale, stretch the arm forward. Maybe the leg comes back, but just move the arm on your exhale, open out to the side. Inhale, stretch it forward again. Exhale, move your leg too. And you might wobble a bit, that's normal. It's called awkward airplane for a reason. Exhale, open it up. Inhale back to center. One more time. Try to keep yourself as even as you can. reach it back up, and then lower it down. Left arm comes forward again, building it up piece by piece. Exhale out to the side. Inhale to center. Maybe add the leg, but keep it still. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reach out nice and long through the spine. Exhale, awkward airplane. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, and hit the wall here. One more time. Exhale, nice and even. Reach it all the way back. Notice my neck is long. Lower back in the table pose. And spread the needle. Reach the right arm up and over. And then start to come into a twist through the ribs. Relax into your right shoulder and your cheek. And then soften your thighs. You'll notice they get a little bit more even, less tension. Deep breath in. Press down into your left hand. Take the right arm open. Lift in that twist. And then take both hands down. Left side, reach it up so you find space. Deep twist. Relax down to the head, shoulder, hips, and breathe. Press down into your right hand. Take the left arm over. Inhale. Exhale. Take both hands down. Take another couple of cat-cows. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Coming into cat, push into your hands and feel the backs of your armpits stretch out. Right, so you're really broad back, really strong back. One more time, come into cow pose. See if you can not collapse into the shoulders, but push down and you can even kind of feel the backs of the armpits there. Deep breath in. Back to a neutral spine. Walk your knees back, lower all the way down onto your belly. Stretch the toes back, stretch the arms back, and then spread the fingers and toes out and lift them up off the ground, taking your chest and your thighs with you. A couple of breaths here. Exhale, get long. Inhale, spread out the fingers and toes. Exhale, push them back. One more deep breath in. Lower the hands down. Moving from here to curl the toes under. Maybe try pushing up to your plank. And from there, downward facing dog. And remembering the outside of the armpits, you can lift up and out of your shoulder joint by stretching out the back crease of your armpits. Let the head down, deep breath in. Look forward, step your feet up to your hands. Fold. Inhale, flat back, just like cow, lifting your shoulders back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands down into your heart. Sun salutation A. Deep breath in, reach upwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. Come forward as you breathe in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Spread out the fingers, wrap the elbows to the floor, let the head and the heels hang on down. Deep flow of breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the knees, look forward as you empty the air out of your lungs, then step the feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down, stand all the way up, deep breath in. Exhale, hands at your heart. And moving on, sit back in a chair pose, feet a little bit closer together, reach the arms up. And then relax the shoulders down. And move your shins back. Give a little bit more weight back in the heels, but don't take the toes off. Sit a little bit lower in your exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands. Maybe this time you can hop back into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Movement in my mat there. And deep breath in, stretch your right leg back. Look forward, step the right foot up to the front of your mat. Lower the left knee down, take the arms up. Now push down into your front foot so the fronts of your hips lift. And then take the left hand to the right knee. Then pull the right shoulder back. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax into the twist. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back into your plank pose. Move to down dog or come forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Stretch the left leg back, breathe in. Look forward. Step it up to your hands and lower the right knee down. And take the hands under the thigh and push it forward. Push that foot down. And then take your left arm open. So the foot pressing down is going to bring my thigh bones in together so I can twist deeper. Take a deep breath in, get tall. Exhale, a little bit more rotation. And then take the arms back up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, top of your plank. Take a vinyasa or skip it. This is that vinyasa, the push-up, the back bend, the down dog. Deep breath in. Big loud sigh. Inhale again. Bend the knees, push out from your armpits. Strong arms, maybe this time you float up to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Now bend back into your hips again. Lift up, chair pose, and then take your hands into your heart. Now keep the knees and the toes facing forward. Lift the heart up. Twisting over to your right. Push down in the top arm so that you twist a little bit deeper. Try not to let your left knee go forward. You're going to push down really strong in the right foot. Start to hover your left foot and step it back into a lunge. That could be a lot of steps. You'll notice I kind of almost fell there. And then push down stronger in the front foot. Even out the hips. Lift the heart. Now look down and step your left foot back up next to your right. Inhale, reach back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Go ahead and fold down, sit your hips back up into chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, hands on the heart. Deep breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, twist the chest over to your left. And use the top arm to twist deeper. Even out the hips, soften the inner thighs. And you're going to slowly, maybe not super slowly, step that foot back. Deep breath in, twist deeper, pull the hips in together. And then look down so that you have more focus. Step your right foot back. In. Exhale back to center. This time straighten the legs, lift all the way up, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down into your heart. Keep following deep breath in, stretch out. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath up. Push the forward. Inhale, right leg stretches back. Look forward, step the right foot up to the front of your mat. Come up, warrior two. So the legs, arms are nice and long. Now push down in your front foot so you feel the thigh bone coming into your hip. Peaceful warrior. Lift up now, relax your right shoulder. Pull the armpit out longer. Exhale, side angle. Left arm comes up and in front of the face. Now push down in your bottom elbow to really stretch out now this left armpit side. And deep breath in. Exhale, take both hands down. And stretch back, three-legged dog. If you'd like to, you can hang out or move through that vinyasa. Continue moving forward, breathing in back bend, long neck. Curl the toes, downward dog. Inhale, stretch your left leg back. Look forward, left foot to the front of the mat. Right heel down, arms lift, warrior two. Now push down in the front foot. Pull that thigh bone into the hips so the tailbone's down. Stay strong in the legs, peaceful warrior. Reaching upwards, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, side angle. I like to take the arm just slightly in front of the ear so that it's not pinching back here and giving more space in the back. Strong in both hands, both feet. Breathe in. Exhale, take the hands down. Lift the left leg back. Three-legged dog, relax your right heel. Stay there, down dog. Maybe move through that vinyasa again. You can always skip these and come back to them later. These push-ups, the chaturangas, they can get kind of intense. Modify your practice for you, right? Find your joy. Just exhale. Look forward, step your feet or float them into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Stand all the way up, breathe in. Exhale, hands over heart. Stand up strong on your left leg and take your right toes back. So they're just touching back there. You're gonna reach out really long through the fingertips, really long through your right leg, and come forward, warrior three. Just like you're in locust or shalabhasana with the upper body, pulling the arms back and a little back bend into it. And take a deep breath in. And then step back, find peaceful warrior, strong lunge, lifting up, pushing down into the left foot. Now straighten the leg and come forward, triangle pose. Lift up through your right shoulder, push down into both feet, long in the back of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale, take both hands down. You're gonna come up onto your right toes, push back through the right heel, and take the left arm up, pushing down into the left foot, bringing the thigh into your belly button. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the right knee down. I like to come forward so that I'm just above the kneecap rather than right on it. Kick the toes up. You might put a little bit more cushion underneath your knee. And if you can reach for the foot, why don't you grab onto it and then push into the foot, pull the chest open, and keep pushing down into your front foot. That way you're not letting the hip fall out, that you're keeping it pulled in, even if that knee opens up a little more weight towards the pinky toe edge. More deep breath in. And then release your hands down. Curl your right toes under, lift the left leg all the way back up. Three-legged dog. Down dog, four-limbed, or maybe a three-limbed vinyasa. Back bend, breathe in. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward, broaden your back, push into the armpits, bend into the knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Empty lungs, maybe this time you do float. Forward fold, flat back. Hold down, exhale, stand all the way up. And relax the hands into your heart. And this time left toes step back, strong up on the right leg. Like you're going places, not going to go places, but are going places. Stretch the arms back, the leg back. Warrior three. Reaching long, breathing. Exhale, step it back. Peaceful warrior. Dropping shoulders down, breathing in. Straight into the front leg, triangle pose. And now rather than pulling this hip up, see if you can relax a little bit. You might notice a little bit more length through the spine that way. Stand curvy, straight. Deep breath in. Take both hands down. Back into that lunge. Really strong feet. Push them both out and take the right arm up and into a twist. And then if your shoulders came with you, you're going to push them back to your waist above the chest. Inhale here. And then exhale, lower the left knee down. And like I said, just coming a little bit to the front of the kneecap. And then keeping the toes up. And keep pushing down in the front foot. Open the chest. Let the hips come forward to the heel. That's a part of your practice, a part of your flexibility. One more deep breath in. And take both hands down. Once again, stretching back. Three-legged dog. Relax the left heel. Stay here. Stretch out, down dog. Maybe your vinyasa has three limbs. Coming back and down and facing back. Inhale here. Exhale. Look forward. Bend into the knees, step or float up to a fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Now bend into both knees and push down strong into your left foot to take your right leg up with you. And then cross the ankle on the knee. Go ahead and sit back. Down. Deep breath out. And you take your left hand to your hip, your right hand to your foot. You twist a little bit deeper, get a little bit more intensity. Perhaps the elbow comes down to the foot because, hey, you know, it fits there. Look at something that's not moving, that really helps. And then back to center. you as you stand up. And then cross the foot in front, the right foot in front of the left, come into a fold. If the floor is a long ways away, grab your shins, right? Or put a book or a chair or something in front of you so that you have less distance to something to make contact with. Breathe in. Put your feet back where they belong. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Soften both knees and stand up on your right leg, taking your left leg with you. Keep breathing. See about slowing down the breath. So you've got your left hand on your right knee. Take your right hand to your hip, left hand to the foot. The left hand is going to create more sensation on the outside of the hip. The right hand is going to pull your hip back so you're a little bit more even. You could stay here, go back to where you were, take a break maybe, or bring the palms together. Left elbow in the inside of the foot. Now push into the top hand, twist the ribs a little bit more. And come back to center. Push down into your right foot to lift the left leg up. And then cross the left foot and forward. Coming into this fold, this should be a nice IT band stretch. Your IT band is the outside of your thigh, but this is the right thigh that we're stretching out, you know, the one that just took all of that weight. And if you're not feeling a lot here, shift your weight around, right? Like tidy up your body, your practice. You have different things that feel better for you. For me, I need to kind of push into the big toe edges of the foot and maybe move my weight a little bit back to get a good feeling on the outside of that thigh. You do you, man. Figure it out. What works, what doesn't. What brings you joy. Deep breath in. And then unwind your legs back where they belong. Inhale, flat back forward. Plant the hands, step back, or float back. Vinyasa. Or don't. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Big loud sigh. And then stretch your right leg back. Look forward, step the right foot up to the front of your mat. You're going to hollow out the belly, pull the left knee into your chest, and maybe you can stretch it forward and sit down from there. Fancy body tricks. Cross your right leg over, keep both hips on the floor, strong into your feet. Hug that right knee and lift up into a twist. Every exhale, rotate a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Open broad chest. Exhale. Decompress further. And then come back to center. We'll counter twist over the other side. Back to center again. The feet again back where they belong. Fingertips face forward. Get a back bend, pulling the shoulder blades into the back of the heart, and maybe lift the hips up. Strong into both feet, right? Breath in. Exhale. Take the hips down. Swing the legs behind you or cross them. Plant the hands. You might even hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, stretch the left leg back. Look forward, step it up into a lunge. And then you're going to push down to the front foot so that you have the strength and the mobility to bring the right leg forward. Left leg crosses. Strong straight spine, strong feet, open chest. Exhale, twist. And relax the inner thighs. This is happening from the waist and up. One more deep breath in. Decompress, twist a little bit more. Back to center. Uncross your leg. Oh, counter twist. And have you all uneven and stuff. Place the feet on the floor, hands behind you. Roll the chest open, heart is above the shoulders. Maybe you take the hips up. Deep breath in. Take the hips back down. And come all the way out to the back. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Now take your fingertips and stick them in your belly button. Push your belly button down and then pull your fingertips apart so that your belly button's really wide. You should be able to pull back on the floor. Keep that sensation. Bring your knees above your hips. Your shins are parallel to the ceiling and your toes are up to your face. Always 90 degrees. There we go. Geometric shapes. And keep your belly button spread out wide down on the floor. Take your arms down by your sides. Press the palms and the outsides of the shoulders down. You're going to keep everything on your body very still as you breathe and just drop your right knee out to the right as you breathe in. Exhale, take the knee up. And now left side, right leg stays still. Breathe in. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, over to the right. Exhale, back. Left side, shoulders are really heavy. And feet are still active. You're going to put the energy in your abs and your inner thighs and not into your eyebrows. One more time, left side. And back up. And then grab onto your ankles. Open the knees out. Supta, Baddha Konasana. Hold in. This inner thigh release. Pull your knees together, fingertips to the backs of the thighs. Belly button's going to press down. You're going to sit up, try not to rock. And then we've done some inner thigh work, we've done some core work, some hollowing out, making room in the belly, and a whole bunch of vinyasa chaturanga, lots of upper body strength. So this is one of my favorite, like I said, curvy trick poses. It's actually not nearly as crazy as it looks. There's a lot of modifications to this, and I'll probably go over a bunch more on it in future times, but we're going to just stick with this variation right now. So I've crossed my right leg over my left. You might mirror, or choose the other leg. So my right toes are facing towards you. My left toes are facing towards you because I'm on the outside of my hip. And now all of my fingers, both of my shoulders, are all facing towards the middle of your right, all this way. You stand on your feet all the time, so use that strength. You're going to push down on the floor. We talked a lot about that. You're going to pull forward and push down into your hands. Push the floor over. And as you do this, you're going to start to lift the hip up. Maybe through the inner thigh, active left toes, you might get that leg up as well. And you also might touch your calves. Get that. Take another deep breath in. And then lower down. Kind of neat, huh? Not super easy, but it's not actually that complicated. It's more of a familiarity thing, right? Once you start doing it a little bit more, it doesn't necessarily get super easy, but it's something that your body gets used to doing. So let's try the other side, and I will give you a little tip. For me, I'm not actually naturally very strong. I had to work really hard in order to have good upper body strength and even the ability to get strong with my legs too. One thing that I noticed that really helps me is to make physical contact. Physical contact helps my brain engage to be able to use my muscles more. So what I'm doing with my extended leg, I'm bringing the front of my thigh into my calf, because then I'm like, oh, there we go, now I can engage, and I have kind of this little like friendship supporting my legs with me. So again, on the toes, both my shoulders, all the fingers, chest is going to come forward. You can look down at the floor, that way you're not crunching up the neck. Push down in the front foot, up in the inner thigh, down and forward through the chest, the hands, deep breath in, and then come on down. Oh, kind of neat, huh? And then your legs out. And come down to lay on the back. So bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, rock out the lower back. And then we've done a whole bunch of inner thigh stuff, so this is a good time to do bridge. Walk your shoulders underneath. Now spread out your toes, plant all 10 of your toes on the ground, and they're going to all aggressively hold their own real estate. Right? And they'll really find their place and push down into it. Lift your hips up, shoulders come together, maybe your arms come together underneath your back. Now pull your inner thighs up in towards your hips. Open up the front of your pelvis, the front of your ribs as well. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Don't bring the knees into the chest just yet. We're going to do that 2 more times. I'm going to offer a variation that you can move your legs up. Feel free to skip that. Also, if you have a practice where wheel is good and you want to practice this leg work from wheel, awesome. I'm going to stick with bridge though. So lift up your chest. Spread the toes out, lift the hips up. If that bind feels really good, take the bind of your hands. You could also grab onto the sides of your mat. That might feel better. Now all of this real estate in both of your feet is now going to go over into your left foot, and the right leg starts to become weightless. And you could hover the toes or kick them right up into the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Lower the right foot down. A little deeper back bend. Inhale. Exhale, hips come down. Just take a breath in and out to recover. And starting again, other side. We lift the heart, lift the hips, take the bind, walk shoulders together. Use the shoulder blades to support you. And now put 110% of your weight into your right foot. Lift up through the left leg. Strong inner thighs. Deep breath in. And then lower the foot. One more inhale, deepest back bend you got. And then take the hips down. Again, resist the urge to bring the knees in the chest. Just let yourself decompress here. Deep breath in. Decompress, exhale. Now bring the knees into the chest. And take the arms in between the legs and grab onto the outsides of your feet. Now if your feet are a long ways away, for happy baby, just grab the backs of your thighs, right? Whatever works. You're just getting a hamstring stretch. Opening up the hips, little inversion. Anything that's upside down is an inversion. Helps to get us centered. And then keep pulling the right leg in. Stretch the left leg out. Extend your right leg. Grab onto your hamstring, or if you can reach the ankle or the piece fingers around the big toe, that's great. Move your right hip down towards your foot. So I'm really short on the waist here. You want to feel longer on the waist. And don't worry about bringing your leg into your nose. Push the heel outwards. Lots of length and engagement of the hamstring. Soft shoulders. Maybe that means you grab onto some other part of your leg so that you're not creating tension while you're trying to stretch out. And deep breath in. And then bend into the knee. Then you take a twist over to the left. Open your right arm out. Move your left thigh over to the left. I like to rest my foot on my leg. It helps so that I have less compression in my thigh going on my pelvis. And then you take your left hand and put it onto your quadricep, the thigh muscle. And I'm going to push the thigh muscle away from my face. And then again, this side hip space that might have gotten crunchy, it's going to open up. See if you can relax your right ribs a little bit more towards the floor. Maybe look over at your fingers. Deep breath in. Decompress, exhale. And then lift back to center. Stretch the right leg out and bring the left leg in towards your chest. This is just to relax the thigh muscle, the thigh bone. And then stretch the leg out. Hamstring is a good place, especially if you're trying to keep the chest soft. If you notice your shoulders get tense, if you've got super long arms or maybe a little bit more space, you can always grab onto the foot or the ankle. But then move your left hip down and away from your waist. You can almost feel like your cheek is trying to push down towards your right heel. Long leg, long breath. Deep breath in. Release the foot, the leg, bend into the knee, and you're going to roll over into a twist towards the right. Now you can have your foot off of your leg, sure. Make this twist work for you. So you might modify things, right? You might try different shifts of your weight, of your energy. I absolutely welcome you to do that. That's tidying your own practice. You can push the thigh away if that feels good. Try to roll the left shoulder, the left ribs down to the floor. Really ring the spine out. Deep breath in. Deeper twist, exhale. And come back onto your back. Left leg comes in and then stretches out. Open your shoulders, open your heart, your palms, relax the toes. Close your eyes. Breathe here. Now, I'm not there yet, but I'm imagining that once I do have my stuff tidy and I've gotten rid of all of those things that don't bring me joy, this is how that's gonna feel. And I'm pretty excited. Because Shavasana the release at the end of all of the work of your yoga practice. It's a pretty neat thing, man. So stay here as long as you like. Relax as long as you can permit yourself to do so. When you feel ready, you can lift yourself up. Go slow, don't jar yourself, don't rush. And I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to enjoy this sweet rest and the tidiness after your practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.